Growing up, when people ask what you wanted to be, a lot of kids' answers were, I want to be a professional soccer player. During my time at U of L, after I stopped playing, to come back and be in an operational role definitely led me to where I am now.
I jokingly used to say when she was our manager that I worked for Caitlyn because she had everything so organized that I really started to look to her to help me solve the next problem. I think it's an unbelievable story that Caitlyn has written, from player to now general manager. And what Caitlyn can show the youth today is that there's a role in sport for everyone.
If there's anyone out there, a young soccer player, a young sport wanting professional, to be able to look and say, okay, how do I get to that place? What did she do? The piece of advice that I would give to them would be realizing that what you thought should have happened and what you thought your path might have been might not always be the case, and that's okay, and it might have been an even better end result.
Swerving is Sears to her right, her favorite foot, shoot, oh, Sears, my goodness!
For Caitlyn stepping into this role, it's a very big deal for her, but I also think it's underestimated and not talked about enough how big of a deal it is for us as a club. To be trailblazers in our position is really important, not only for the aspects of being the first female in the roles, but what it means to the community, what it means to the league, and the bigger picture as well.
There's a final whistle, racing Louisville with another victory. That's 4 wins in the last 5 games for Bev Yanez and her side.
I think she does a really good job at valuing everybody in the organization. She understands that every position has a massive impact on the direction that the club's headed in. She values each staff member, she values each player and all their contributions that it makes and means for us to head in the right direction.
I think that's probably the coolest thing about Caitlyn's story is that she is a young mother of 2 succeeding in professional sports. She's showing other people, other women, other mothers that they can pursue their career goals and still have a family life at home.
Kind of the old way to look at it is that you couldn't have both, and you 100% can have both. Sometimes it's easy to say, like, I have to give everything to my work, and you always will try to, but your kids at home need you.
I have a 4-year-old and a 19-month-old. At the end of the day, we're going home and we're both moms in our environments, and so we know the reality of when to stop and when to pick things back up versus just drilling ourselves into the ground trying to find the solutions, for example.
I think the biggest thing that I would hope that our kids take away from watching Mom work is confidence. From the moment I've met her, she's been an extremely confident person, and I think if my kids can see that and take it from her, they will be successful whatever they hope to do.
If you're ambitious, if you're tireless, if you're a problem solver, and she had those qualities when she played for me, so it's no surprise she can now use them in a different capacity.
I've always been a big believer in visibility ignites dreams. When you see it, you would like to be it. She's determined at what she does. She's determined to make the people around her successful, and I think that she's got a lot to offer in this role and a lot to offer this club moving forward.
She is a great story for young girls to see that you can play, you can be in administration, and ultimately one day, maybe if you wanted to be a GM, there's a path for that as well.
And for Caitlyn to have this opportunity to be the general manager of a women's professional soccer team is just representation, which is really important to show people and show the world that a woman at her age with 2 kids can do this and do it well. And so far she is, I think.